We're going up to see Jenny and surprise her with her $5,000 prize. Jenny, congratulations. You're a Bunnings home ground hero.
Pretty honoured and humbled to be a Bunnings home ground hero.
It's overwhelming actually, it's humbling. It's a nice reminder about why I do this.
But yeah, just the whole sense of gratitude, man, and thankful to Bunnings and TNZ.
Alright, kia hiwara, kia hiwara, kia hiwara ki te rā tuku, kia hiwara ki te rā tuku, kia tū, kia ho, kia mata. Whānau, whānau, haere mai te toki, haumi e, ui e, tā uki e. Welcome to the 2022 Bunnings Premier Touch League, live from the home of Pōneke Rugby, Kilbirnie Park, Wellington. And what a beautiful day we have. We've already had a lot of action already, a lot of smiles on dials, and we're coming up to our fourth televised game between Manukau Raiders and Central Stingrays, and what a show we'll have on today. My name is George and I'm joined by Touch NZ Operations Manager and World Champion 2019 40s Men's, Grant Robertson.
Yeah, kia ora George, kia ora everybody out there on the live stream, and also to those wonderful spectators out here in Kilbirnie Park, Wellington. It's been putting on a show out here today. The weather's beautiful, sun's streaking through, and the level of talent that's been on the field has been outstanding. So really looking forward to this one as we see the Manukau Raiders women's coming on to their theme song. Central Stingrays due to come in just after that, but really looking forward to this one, Georgie.
Yeah, it's going to be a beauty. Manukau Raiders, favourites of previous years, I think last year's champions, went down in game one, so they'll be having something to show for this next game because they'll be putting it all on the line to get back in a favourable position to win this tournament. They'll be taking on the Central Stingray women's team, the local ladies from the Rohe from all around our region. As we go to the named listing here, you can see the Stingrays is lined up with many, many names of young talent, experienced talent from all over the Rohe, taking right up to Taranaki, all the way down to Whanganui Tara, reaching out to Manawa 2, reaching out to Whanganui, and even with the sprinkle of the southern island there throughout the team. So we're looking forward to that side. On our left side, we have the Raiders there in the gold and white. Most of those faces you may have seen in the past coming up the ranks or representing the Raiders in 2020 when they won the title.
Yeah, and the likes of, just looking down that list, especially from the Raiders, we'll expect them to get better and better through this when you have the likes of Vic Pone, Shah Davis, Jamie Colossi, Jean Marsh, Princess Elliott, to name but a few. We'll be expecting them to get into their groove and start to build on this competition as we head through the Bunnings PTL competition this season. So a few points to prove as we see the Central Stingrays women coming out. First time in the campaign. We've run a few seasons of the PTL now, but for the 2022 PTL campaign with Bunnings, Central Stingrays are in and excited. You see the smiles on the dials of those girls running out. They're happy to be here. We're happy, and we can't wait for this one to get underway. We do have, right in the middle of the field there, our referees for this game today, Chris Baker, Sonia Wirahana Tawaki, and Sam Taylor officiating in this game. And a few good managers in both sides of the teams too, Georgie. Look at the Central Stingrays women's, Anaru Bartlett, Doug Ratahi and Fiona Bryant supporting in that one. Nice connections through there from the locals. Nice talent in there. And coaching staff and management from the Manukau Raiders. Got Malcolm Davis, Tony Colossi and Lynn Scott as the manager. So few names from the past in there too, Georgie.
Oh, a few household names there, my friend. If you've been watching the coverage over the many years, some of those names will be second to none on the vocab system there. Both teams lining up with a few new young bloods coming out, a few rookies that'll be on show today. If we go to the Manukau Raiders in the rookie lineup, one to watch out for is Ashley Tumaialu from Counties. She's a young person with exceptional speed, good passing skills, and a bit of agility. From the Element Sports Club is where she is doing her club scene these days. And if we go over to the other side, in rookies, we're looking to Awatea Hepi is one to watch out, and Jada Manya Poto, two very strong, prominent names from the Manawatu region. You would have seen them coming up through the age groups with a few titles behind them in the touch scene, rugby and rugby league scene I'm aware of as well. Some talent to burn there. Leading with experience, we've got in the middle for Central Stingrays, we've got Rebecca Tamati, who is coming off a fine homegrown series. She was one of the outstanding players there. It'd be good to see her leading from the front with this young new contingent from 6 regions. Representing the Stingrays, and on the other side, experience to burn. We've got to say, you talked about Princess there. We got Jamie Colosi, the speedster, and also just coming off the #1 rookie for the county's Manukau rugby scene. So she's getting a bit of tackle in there as well. And you can't go past the legend herself, Jean Marsh. When she's connected something, there's nothing but gold around the trim. And speaking of gold, no pun intended, she's in the gold and white strip today. So looking at our screen, we have Counties Manukau, we'll call them the Manukau Raiders women, with the ball, working from right to left in the gold and white with the tap off, and our Central Stingrays in the blue with the colourful trim on defence. Jamie Colosi setting the first play, getting 8 metres there. There's a puni. Taking it easy. Central Stingrays being nice and calm, getting a point up high. Colosi with their speed around the back. Nice shut down by the young number 17. Jurgens making a great touch there. Manukau in the place they want to be. 7 metre line. Here we go with a 33 peel play. Over the top. 17 getting in a very good position. That's 2 great touches from the winger out wide.
Yeah, great play and great recognition from the referee there. Just got in great defensive shape, which meant they weren't trying to attack or touch the ball, which meant the ball down and Stingrays get to go through the field. A little bit of extra pass, didn't quite go to hand, was a good option. Had space there, but unfortunately didn't go to hand. Gives the Manukau Raiders another opportunity. Looking to get down close to that 7 metre line. Get another shot at the attack here. Looking to draw out the defence. Spreading right out to the link. Stretching the field now. Just setting the platform. Release. 32. Quick play. A lot of space. A little bit disconnected there, the Stingrays. They've managed to recapture that. Got both middles up. Diving at the line. Referee is saying play on. I thought that too. That's the trouble you get, Georgie, when you're on that 7 metre and both defenders come up here. As we see, drawing both defenders up high. Very hard to get back 7 metres and then come up off the line when you've got a quick play and dive like that.
Oh, great start by Ashford. Going back to the #1 player of the world, the old quickie play, working 2 players, trying to get in behind. Nice dive under there, working with one of the best in the game, Charlotte Davis, and that's a great way to start for the Raiders as they bring back their campaign. Stingray with a 33 peel. Great positioning by Manukau on defence. Looking to pull up 2 defenders, #2 picking from half. Nice little dab there, going over the top. Finding space, but not hands.
Yeah, that was good setup and structure there by Maniapoto and Bartlett. Just looking to execute a little bit better. Probably didn't get the defence where they wanted it, and just let the Raiders off the hook a little bit as they look to promote the ball, get a good set down, balls off the ground quick. Nice yards coming through here for the Raiders. Getting up over to the halfway line, looking for a strike now. Nice footwork. Vic Pone through to the middle. Got one play. looking to really draw that defender up, get them into space. Nice feed, looking to pick and go. Space on there, release to the winger. That was nice structure by Manukau Raiders all through and seemed quite simple at the end, Georgie, but nice easy ball out to the winger.
Oh, great play. Asufa Tafita doing what she does well. She's renowned for it from dummy half, takes a pick, takes a look, going back against the play, looks up, sees where the hole is. The hole is out wide. And young Marsh there on the wing dots down the first one for her game on the number 1 pitch.
Beautiful action from the Bunnings replay there as we see the Stingrays looking to get back down here, working through the middle, just trying to draw the Manukau Raiders up, looking for that sweep play, releases straight out to the link, space in the gap, oh, can't quite get to hand, missed the setup on that one, but the Stingrays nearly had the opportunity to execute in the far corner. They'll look to try and push, I'm sure, put some pressure on the Raiders here. But just missed the execution on that one, but plenty of opportunity there for the Stingrays. So look to get back into there, hopefully, as we see them pressure right up. Manukau Raiders trying to get the ball right across the field and then get into their sub-pattern. Extra plus ball there. And then get the go forward. Back in through the middle. Getting them on the rollback now. Manukau Raiders getting the ball forward, getting structure back, looking for a 3-3, stretching out to the link play now. Is this space opened up, drawing the players, release ball, space in there, trying to wrap around, a little bit of everything. Didn't quite come together, but did get a good complete set right down the field. As we now see Stingrays, they'll be looking to get to the sub-box. Extra pass there, great work, nice extra metres. Be able to give, even though they overran the play, they'll be able to get players on the field now. Take the ball forward. Nice work there, stretching out into the middle, just holding up there. Probably get a little bit disrupted, unfortunately. Good pressure by the Raiders, but they've got in behind. This might add some value as we see Stingrays, number 7, pick, goes through. Bit of space, one-on-one action here. Winger cuts in. Nice defensive touch by the Manukau Raiders winger to stay connected on that cutback, George.
Yeah, good work there. The local girls from Wellington sort of combining there with Keegan and Tupuni on attack, cutting up through the middle. Just couldn't link up, but their prayers are answered. They get a repeat set here. Right on the line. Here we go. Central Stingrays in a very good position with a scoreline of 2-0. Let's see if they can pull something out of the bag. Tupuni, Circum, working together again, off the ground. Shot's coming good. Good defence.
Nice, don't mind that at all on the first, Georgie. Just attack those middles, see if the shut is there. Now they're going to look for the sweep play, get around, pick on the short side. They've overplayed that to the winger. Another good option. Seeing some gaps there. Let's see if they can execute from this one and get one back. Score at the moment with the Raiders up 2-0. Sweep short side again. There are the options.
Very, very good play. Tiarini Tipuni is carving them up through the middle. When you talk about experience, she's a young lady, but she's come to the party here, leading from the front. Keegan working with her well. Here we go with that sweeping play. Picks goes back to the open side, or short side, should we say. Nice hands, nice control, nice easy motions. Corbett scoring for her first dot down on the main field. Well done. With a scoreline of 2-1.
As we see the Raiders, good strong defence from the Stingrays, shuts that one down. Raiders looking to hit back and get another one up, open that lead back up. Quickly right on the 7 metre. Defender's back. I think she might have got her again. Oh, yes. 2 feet on the line. The referee said you were onside, makes the touch. Opportunity, space. Oh, good footwork. Trying to create an opening. Last touch there, so Raiders almost got one extra.
Yeah, if the Stingrays get their defence together, it will make it a little bit easier. They're just in 1s and 2s at the moment. They're getting 2 up in the touch. They can get that prominent point and have defenders back, which makes it a little bit lighter on the load for decision making. But when you're going backwards all the time, it's always hard to shut down attackers like the Raiders. Nice hands there, Rebecca Tamati. Oh, this is good momentum. Oh, hands in there, number 8. She's clever. Slow down the play, but has it been enough? Jurgens looking wide. We're looking left, we're looking right, we're seeing what's happening. No touchdown, but it could be a penalty. Tamati setting up with the young Lush. She's going low, over the top. Early play. Just not enough weak bits on that pass to hit the wing.
Yeah, just once again, that first touch challenge there, Georgie. They did well last time. You know, they set it up, second touch, tried to check something else, and then third time they adjusted and scored. So shame they didn't do that same opportunity. Let the Raiders off, and they're now coming in straight through the middle. Beautiful yards there with Conway picking up. Getting Colossi in the middle, dump on the 7, options here. Draw and pass, yeah, created that beautifully with getting the Stingrays. As you said, just sort of in the 1s and 2s there, George. So,
yeah, Colossi is strong, knows how to manipulate people, gets 2 in the touch that time, people on the back track, 1s and 2s, whether to shut or not, and it's just easy hands over the top. Once they get that sorted, I think we're going to have a game on our hands. There's not much in the score line, and there's time for the Stingrays to get back into the action.
yeah, certainly got plenty of energy, those Stingrays. They'll keep coming all day from what I see here. So beautiful, looking to get another little setup. 33 peel here with Tapuni. Good release, recovery. Nice work there, good play. Let's see if they can set something up off this one again now. Step back into the shutdown. Good work by Raiders. Carved that one out pretty easily. So they'll be off and running now. Looking for the extra pass. Ball down. Nice yards being eaten up here by the Raiders. Getting a flow on now. Even faster. Looking to break through that central Stingrays again. Stretching out to the middle link space. Back through the middle. They're going to slow now and draw the defenders out. Still working. Looks like a 33 pick. Options there. Good.
Oh my gosh, that was like a pause button. She just stopped and floated in thin air and then went boom down. Let's check that out on the replay. Let's go to the Bunnings PTL replay. Here we go, off the ground, takes a couple of steps, stops, and just floats her way down to the ground. Victoria Pune gets a dot down at number 2. The rhythm is starting to happen for the Raiders. Stingrays have to take these opportunities when they're down on the line. What I've noticed, there hasn't been many repeat sets in this tournament so far, so you really have to capitalise on all 6 touches. And talking about 6 touches over the top, we had a good chop line there, which forced the winger to come in. Beautiful touchdown by Central Raiders. Central Raiders. Bit of a combination there. The Central Stingrays.
Does take 2 teams to play, but what we see on the Bunnings replay, a nice 33 platform, the 33 peel play, but they faked the person coming through on the peel, released straight to the dumper, and a quick, beautiful ball out to the winger, which played that, and they have run that play a couple of times, so now they should have that as a base play to attack from. We'll see if they can manipulate that now as the Raiders come through. Up 4-2 here with 8 minutes to go in the first half, so they just want to keep stretching that lead. Dump on the 7. Didn't quite get what they wanted there. They'll be trying to bring out the players. Referees asked them to continue to move forward the Stingrays. That's the motion we see there from Chris Baker. Manukau Raiders will have a whole set here, so they'll be looking to set it up. Looking for that link, quickie on the link. Step back, second phase. Options there. Still trying to create the overlap. Got plenty, couple of touches up their sleeve here, so there's no rush. Trying to set the platform again. Drawing another. I believe same thing. Referee Chris Baker just saying that's the second one for the team. So as we know now with the rules that have come through, a third one will mean that one of the Stingrays players has to move to the sideline for a period, but Manukau Raiders capitalise. Quick play through to the side, and we get a dot down on the wing, I believe, for Marsh. Once again, might be a second one of the game. Beautiful in and out play, straight to the winger. No trouble there getting that one down. Keisha Marsh gets a double, I believe, for the Raiders at the moment, so she'll be itching for the hat-trick, if not more, through the second half. As the Stingrays come back now, looking to work through, just get down to that 7 metre line. Tapuni brings in the link, driving in there, just caught up on the sweep, looking for the in-play, out-play, cut through. Not sure they quite got the play they were wanting for there, George, but still attacking. They've got plenty of energy with about 6.5 minutes to come through. They'll be looking to put some pressure through here, make sure the Raiders, who have had a good yards through the middle of this field here, George, they've really capitalised in this, giving them opportunity down on the goal line attack. Looking strong here again, just manipulating the middle defenders. Beautiful footwork, release, not quite to the winger, kind of in between the link and the winger, but plenty of opportunity for the Raiders to attack on.
Yeah, Kalusi looked like she's just having a field day out there. Big smile on her face, lots of time, looking for the best option. Turning left, turning right. Sukum working her way off. Fresh set of attackers coming on. Around the back door. Unfortunately, we don't want mistakes like that happening if you want to get back into this game. Raiders straight away on attack, good movement. The connection just seems to be pretty strong between the Raiders ladies out there. They just can read each other. They're giving nice eyes-up passes.
Yeah, that's right. I think from potentially, their first game this morning, there've probably been a few good words said to each other about the levels and the standards they expect of each other, and it's clear to show that that's coming through from them. Really nice work flowing through the midfield, which is giving them the opportunity. However, the referee just signalling with 7 fingers up that they had 7 on the field, so a little bit of a change there. Got to get your subbing right. Gives the Stingrays an opportunity. Still right in this, 5-2. Quickie on the line, looking to go on that short again. Release to the winger, space out there. Nice action to get the ball down quick, but I think... What do we get there? I'm just waiting to pick up on what that is. I think the referees have said it's a touch has been made. Always try to sell it to the referees, Georgie. You never know what you might get from them. But
yeah, what we can see there, I think Keisha's seeing it as an obvious touch from her point of view and doesn't say anything, and still on the ground, and Stingrays are playing on, thinking it's a touchdown. But a late call there from the sideline referee has brought it back into perspective. And now we have the Raiders hot on attack once again.
Yeah, Asafo Tavita eating up the metres through that middle line. Actually, any of the Raiders have obviously put their hand up and said, I'll just take it forward, and somebody make sure that the ball's picked up straight off that, so it gets them right down to that field. Plenty of time there, options to go. Nice defence from the Stingrays. They didn't get caught and have to shut in early when they didn't need to, so they held that one out very nicely. Get the opportunity now. Need that energy to lift for this last 3 minutes just to get down, put some pressure down on the other end of the field. Nice little plus ball off the ruck. Getting their options here. Caught up, got the forward pass, I believe, from the referee. Sonia just picking that up beautifully from the referee contingent, with working in the triple as they do. Good communication from them, and it allows Raiders to come through. 3 minutes to go here. They'll be looking to snap another one. Jean showing us a little bit of footwork there. Beautiful. Right onto the 7. Options to go. Nice ball, dot down. Made just before the defender touches. There was a nice flow on from the Raiders in that one, George. We'll see that on the replay.
Yeah, we look to momentum. It's all about momentum here on the Bunnings replay. Managed to shift, and there goes a hard shot just into open play, and then a touchdown to the Raiders.
Yes, Bunnings replay showing us there. Beautiful touchdown by the Raiders. They're starting to build into some nice form here. And what the Stingrays will be looking to do is just settle them in, try and get a good attacking platform here before we get to the half-time. 2 minutes, still a lot of time here before half-time. Just drawing the defence out. Tapuni with the ball, looking to get the sweep. They've had options with that short. Released nice right to left to the winger. Haven't quite engaged that defence to allow to let that ball go so early in there. But they now have drawn a penalty. That'll give them some options. Definitely looking to the sweep play as one of their key ones here, Georgie. It's what the coaches and the players have probably picked up on. Quick play for Tapuni. Step back. Just testing the defence. I don't mind seeing that on the first touch after a penalty. Make sure they're in nice and tight. Then they'll probably look to a sweep player or another 32, their platform they're working off. Here's the sweep. A little bit of option. Came in early on the sweep play rather than sweeping right around, so I got a little bit of tricks in the kitty.
Nice, yeah, I haven't seen that one for a while. Looked like it was going to be a sweep around the back, but then came short inside.
Good defence though by Manukau Raiders. Yep. Central Stingrays did challenge him a little bit there. Obviously working off their platform, and Tapuni starting to put her hand up to lead in and around that attack platform. But the Raiders pretty solid in their defence, and they're starting to build a pretty strong picture of where they probably want to be, with Jean just dropping the ball there as she's coming through. juggling one ball, that's good. I know that she could juggle a lot more than that, but still got a smile on her face, so she's happy out there as the Stingrays come in. 30 seconds to go. They'd love to get one back here. Tapuni just getting the ball down and then subbing off. Getting Poltaka Osborne on and looking to get those pairings. Bartlett in, dumps, options there. Ooh, doesn't quite connect. Another little option there, good pairing, right on that 7 metre line, working on that defence to break down. But the Raiders will look to finish this out and go to half-time. Good strong yards again. Oh, going to play a little bit with the ball. A little bit of razzle-dazzle. What have we got? Good finish to the play. Good half, Georgie. Manukau Raiders up 6-2. Settling into a pretty good position for the Raiders from their morning game.
Yeah, great start by both teams. Manukau Raiders getting their rhythm and taking up to 6-2, taking us to the halftime break. Let's have a break. Go and get those water bottles filled, or those cup of teas ready. Off to the wharepaku, and we'll join you back for the second half.
We're going up to see Jenny and surprise her with her $5,000 prize. Jenny, congratulations. You're a Bunnings home ground hero.
Pretty honoured and humbled to be a Bunnings home ground hero.
It's overwhelming actually, it's humbling. It's a nice reminder about why I do this.
But yeah, just the whole sense of gratitude, man, and thankful to Bunnings and TNZ.
Sport. What does it mean to us? For some, it's potential, a promise that we could be better, that the early mornings will be worth it, that we could be champions.
It starts with touch.
There we go with a beautiful sight here as we come back into the second half of Manukau Raiders taking on the Central Stingrays with a scoreline of 6-2 as we take a view with both halftime teams sorting it out. What's the messages that will be spoken out there, Grant? Robertson?
I think for the Raiders, it's a little bit more of the same. They're starting to set a pretty good platform, giving them good opportunity down on that goal attack line, and more importantly, I think they should be pretty happy with their defensive structure. I think the Stingrays, that young team connecting, being here for the first time, so just keeping it really simple for them. Get their defensive shape right, work hard from there, set a good platform of flow through the middle in the yards, and then try and pick up a repeat set or attack and execute off the end of that. So keep it nice and simple for them, I think.
Yeah, you're right there. And with the Central Stingrays, 19 of their squad are all new. We've got 2 people that have played in the Bunnings Premier Touch Series before, so it's all new games, and it's they're excited, they're nervous, but it's a bit of pressure, and you know what? If you take pressure, it creates diamonds. So they have an opportunity to shine here today, put their name and their rohi on the map. So let's see what they can bring in the second half.
Nice, and sticking off that 32 platform, the sweep platform, keeping with that. So obviously the coaches have been working that with them and wanting to execute different options off there. So good to see that from the start. Bit of pressure now, so they've set a platform there for the defence against the Raiders. Try and keep them away from that goal line by putting a bit of pressure on those early touches, but Raiders more than competent at breaking through there. As we see them roll through, Gene Marsh is going, let me get right down to that goal line. Offloading beautifully, coming through. Gene's on the ball, looking to draw pass, getting through, running for days all the way through the goal line, looking to connect back in the corner. Doesn't quite get it. But that was a nice play from the Raiders. It really opened up, so the Stingrays are going to have to battle to get that back. That defensive structure really broke down there.
It was a bit of one of my defence system, the old fishing net defence system. Made up of a lot of holes tied together with a bit of thread, but still held in there.
Yes, end of the day, didn't catch anything, so unlucky, but Jean will be excited to have broken through there, and she was able to run for days on that option. So, but Central Stingrays get opportunity, nice sweep through, release ball, play on. Oh, they'll get that, beautiful. Beautiful play through. I think Tapuni could have actually scored that one. There was no one in front of her, but unselfish, played on. Central Stingrays get one back.
Here we go with the local combination there. Sukom from dummy half, shows her speed, flicks it over the top. Tiarini Tapuni with great hands, passes it over the top. And great touchdown for the Stingrays. If you wanted anything from a coach, that's what you want, right? Back in the game. 6-3.
Yes, they'll be a happy coaching team there. Got them back. Now they've got we all know it's all good and well to score one, but you've got to defend the next one to make it count. So really important set here for the Stingrays. If they can shut the Raiders out of this one. So they look to get that play. Pick on the short side. Staying in the man on. Ball goes to ground. So they've done what their coaches will be wanting. Defended out that set. Now they get an opportunity to get down the field again and clear out with some pressure. As the commentator's curse, I think that's the first of mine for the day. Little bobble on the ruck there, so didn't quite execute. Lets them off the hook. Monaco Raiders get another repeat set here.
Great chance for the Central Stingrays to show that they've got some combinations working on defence. Let's see if they get the points up with players underneath, if they've got the right gates and width and range all sorted for the second half. They nullified that attacking movement. Raiders will be doing some analysis, seeing what style of defence they work. Soft hands over the top, but all too easy on that one. Just going through the motions, the Raiders with another touchdown, taking it 7 touchdowns to 3 with the PTL replay. Here we go, off the ground, through the hands, looks up. Yeah, too much time. Princess Elliott for another dot down there, must be 100 for her career or something like that. No stranger to that touchdown line.
Yeah, nice work from the Raiders. You can hear them in the sub box through the background noise. They're feeling pretty good about this one at the moment, but Stingrays, a lot of time in the game. They can get down there and get another one. They'll be back in this, keeping the energy levels high. Just looking to bring players in on the ball. Looking to try and get the middle defender up that they want to. Working out from that 7-metre line. Just out from there. Looking on the bounce around, sweep around. Oh, there was an option there, Georgie. Didn't quite get the execution.
Yeah, that didn't look like by chance. It looked like that come out of the playbook. Unfortunately, didn't quite get around the link or the winger coming in. Nice little move. Nice little move. Speaking of moves, I hear the coaches from the Central Stingrays have some pretty slick Michael Jackson moves, and if there's a few wins, we might get to see those today. Just a bit like the old Canterbury man, you know too well, with the old razor. Let's see what happens.
Oh, hot off the press. George has got the inside words on that one. I'm looking forward to seeing that from the lads later on today, hopefully. There's the Stingrays back on attack. Tamati picking options in space outside. Tapuni working the ball. Nice, trying to draw the defence up. Get them in twos on that 7-metre line. Here's the option. Oh, good channel by Jean. Can she go? Looking around. Chase is starting to come. Holds the ball.
Oh, she'll be happy with that. That was a good 50-metre run. Getting some good meterage. She's done her job.
Minus the 5 metres she ran backwards to the sub-box just then, but that was beautiful. Jean, nice channel, nice experience there to sit in that channel of that long ball. Raiders just drop on that quick play. Just showing the experience to have out there, George, of someone of Jean's capabilities that can just lift in that channel, and when the ball's there, she's in that space. Managed to take that and get through. Something for these younger girls to learn in that defensive structure. As we see the Stingrays now coming down with Hotaka Osborne through to Murphy, coming back around, looking for the pick off the 3-3. Nice work there. What's the referee said? Ball has gone down or a touch. Good activity through that 3-3 position. I thought they were going to go back to their sweep plays, but nice work there. That's another one that they've got opportunities to try and look at, hopefully in the next few sets as they come down. Good strong contact, and the touch stops the play for the Raiders there on the back foot, and the referee picks up. Ball wasn't played square, which is a turnover for us, and good positive play there by the Stingrays.
Yeah, good work, and there's a bit of reward there. They had a press or a fly defense to try to shut down the momentum of the Raiders, and they come up with some dividends and catching them at halfway, allowing them to get more touches down on the 7-metre line. Tamati in control now. Expect her to be linking up with Lush to work some magic there.
Tamati on the ball, looks in the short side for the chopper. It was on, just missed, but they get a reprieve. Referee Chris Baker says offside play, I believe, was the call there. Either way, Stingrays get an opportunity. Look to see what they've got. Got a whole set here. Just getting the play set up. Tamati on the in ball, I can see the shape. Did they get the ball down? Working those middles over quite hard. Perhaps just showed her hand a little bit there by the turning of the shoulders to look for the inside feed of the ball. We want to try and take them outside first. Oh, a little indiscretion. Maybe not square there, Georgie, was it?
Maybe delay of the play, I think. He wanted it to be played a little bit faster. The Tamati sisters working a bit of backyard magic there. Very unfortunate not to get that follow try.
I missed that one, Georgie. Your higher expertise in the referee space overruled mine, so thank you for that one. But get the Manukau Raiders now looking to use the ball, get some space down on the goal line. Jean starting to direct things a little bit more through here, taking a little bit of a lead. Picks, looks for space in there again. Oh, good Central Stingrays link, stepping up in the channel and the ball being passed into her, which is not played at, giving the Stingrays the opportunity to get out of here. Nice work from the defence there. So Stingrays now, good yards moving forward. This is better from them, lifting a little bit of more energy. Perhaps a little bit too much energy. They're overstepping through there, which gives the handover to the Manukau Raiders. Just finding the spot to work from. Raiders, they'll get down there with 1 or 2 touches to enact some attack on the goal line. Coming through, Kolosi working in here with Tu'umaialu. Get the feed, nice low dive. Beautiful touch. 2 feet behind the line, stretches out, makes the touch on what was an exceptionally good quick dive. Looking to get another one. Same play. Oh, yeah, trying to go again. May as well go. Beautiful dive. May have just collided with the defence there. Just take a little bit of time and care. Awhia players. Nice attack there though, George. The quickie play right on that 7 is just becoming more and more prominent right now.
Yeah, the play was all good, but it was the defence that was more prominent. Nice connection there, the shut, and then the extra person being right there. So I'm really enjoying this this pod here from the local girls from Wellington. They're doing really well on attack and defence here. As we see, we've got, watch this shut come. Look at this. Tiarini does well to double off to get that player, but then Sukum is right there as well. And as we saw, it could be another foot-to-head clash, the second of the day. First one drawing a lot of blood and a lot of time off. Ooh, maybe shoulder. Maybe shoulder. That's a outstretch there.
Yeah, contact around there. It's hard when there is that opportunity right on that line. You're trying to stretch out and dive and make that, and the defenders were very nice and tight in there, so not much room to manoeuvre in there. But just taking the time that's needed in there. But liking what we were seeing, that was the previous play, beautiful low dive, but equally good defence. And that's something really positive that the Stingrays will take away from this at the moment, is they have tightened up that defence a little bit more. Looking a little bit more connected across the lines, Georgie, as we saw in the first half. It was sort of in 1s and 2s, as you mentioned. So definitely have shored that up a little bit, the coaches and the senior players through that team.
Yeah, good sign there, Grant, of the connections coming with this young team from very four corners of the central region. They're coming together. Some of them haven't had a chance to run together. I think they may have had one run beforehand. So the talent will be coming through with a few games under their belt. You can see the growth in these young ladies and the connection coming together. I'm a bit worried about this one. We're not moving the athlete, so we may be seeing a move of the field as well if it prolongs any longer to get the game continued. The Raiders taking their time to regroup and coming into the second half. They'll be happy they're in the lead, but when it comes to touchdowns, I think it may be a draw in the second half. So they'll be needing to sharpen up on a few things. And if we go to the Stingrays, they'll be happy with the defence getting a little bit tighter here as we go back to the replay and have another look for that touchdown for the Raiders. Nice movement. Raiders getting a hand in there with a two-man overlap or a two-female overlap. And a great touchdown there from Muir. And here we go. This one was a little bit soft with easy hands and flow through. Yeah, the coaches won't be happy with that one. But aren't our ladies looking very sharp out there? I'm liking the uniform concept this year. Some design action has been superb, and I think the players will be really happy at the strips that they have today.
Yeah, big shout out to obviously SAS Sport, the uniform providers. Can't do it without them, as we see the referees in there. SAS gear, also main sponsor to them, Barter Card on the front. But that's the great opportunity with the Bunnings PTL series, as these franchises do have the abilities to create their own uniform structure. There's not too many regulations around that, and we're seeing some beautiful ones out here. The Stingrays are bringing some colour. I like the Metro ones. I saw them. Nice contrast in those ones. And obviously we have the Southern Sharks, the South Island women's team, coming in with a whole new kit as their team for this season. So something we'll continue to see, and I'm sure we'll show some beautiful opportunities for the design and creativity from these different franchises.
Yeah, as we say, you look good, feel good, play good, and if you're feeling good about the uniform, it does lift you a little bit there. As we come back to the action, unfortunately, it doesn't look very good for our Manukau Raiders player who has been helped off the field. Looks like we'll be coming back to action for the last 5 minutes of the game. So far, it's a beauty for the Stingrays, doing very well in the second half. Here's that strong pod once again, leading the way, moving their way up the field. I wonder if they'll sub or stay on, seeming there was a good rest there. No, they'll keep with the plays, putting on a new set that's coming from the box, bringing a play into the middle.
Nice platform dumping just off the 7 metres, finding some space, trying to scoop through and go. Good energy from the Stingrays, and we want to see that. If they can lift here in this last 4 minutes or so, put some real pressure on the Raiders. The Raiders sort of started to settle, I felt, in that last little period of time. They could have put the nail in the coffin there, but just working. So they may have said the same. Hey, we need to lift up a little bit and finish strong here. Getting right in. Getting down here, Tia Rekimana, and drawing in. Ashford getting touched right on the line. Good defence again, Stingrays, right in there. So they'll be pleased with that. Need a good, clean set coming out at this time. Getting over the 10-metre line, just through to halfway. Extra pass gets them there. Looking for the sweepers coming around, looking to latch that middle and see if there's space now. Out into the far left side, stretching the defence. Good use of the ball. Getting caught up on that link touch though. Where's the space? Late cut, feed in, and another. Beautiful. Once again, I think the try line started to open up, but unselfish. Out to the winger. Wingers love to dot down.
Oh, Jurgens will love that one. It's another one for Italy, and it's a great finish for the Stingrays. Here we go, movement. Rebecca Tamati with a little offload. There was a little drop ball there. Nice hands with sister Tamati there, number 20, offloading under pressure, and Jurgens for another one. Beautiful touchdown there for the Stingrays.
Yeah, great stuff. That'll lift their energy now. Important though, as we said earlier on, they've got to defend this one. Can't let the Raiders sneak one. Pick. Good position up in the channel. Doesn't let anything come through that, but it will be a repeat set for the Raiders right on the line. As we see Jamie Colossi. Sweep coming around. There's room. We got caught behind the line there, unfortunately, for the Stingrays player. Just gave the Raiders that little bit of edge they needed. And the replay here. Nice sweep play. Players a little bit behind the line coming in. Yep, that was all that mattered, just those couple of inches. And we get number 11, Tamika Flavel, gets to dot down for the Raiders and just stretch out. So still that buffer of 4. Raiders will be happy, but they will want to finish this off strongly here, not let them in. Stingrays are saying, we've got to get one back and be quick about it. Dump right in the 7, quick ball, release, no, caught. Both players defending, coming in on the ball, had the opportunity, didn't release the ball. We'll have one more chance in here. Another dump, quick on the line. Here, a dive, open play. Unfortunate for the Stingrays. Had an opportunity there, and now the Raiders will look to capitalise on this last minute and a half, utilising the ball right across the line. Nice strong touches in there, trying to disrupt. Ball comes out, referee says just play, step back onto the mark, play the ball. Stingrays trying to put that pressure on, trying to look for a quick turnover. Catching them behind the halfway line at the moment, not letting them get anywhere near the goal line, so it's good team defence here from the Stingrays. Final touch. Colossi's on the go. Waits for the 7 metres. That's good defence by Stingrays. They'll be happy with that. Turnover for the Stingrays. What can they get? 30 seconds. Can they get length of the field? Good energy still coming through here. Nice extra play. 3 on the halfway. Looking to draw their players on. 4th one. Here's the final. Looking for the strike dump. Getting Tamati on the ball. A little bit of footwork. Big right to left to the winger. Ball goes down. Raiders will look to play this one out with a penalty being called here. Ball will be played. Raiders will just utilise that one. Final touch. And we close out this game. I believe we're playing that as it is. Just checking on final confirmation. The referee is saying that is time. We are playing to that time. And we finish up this game with the Monaco Raiders coming out victors in this one. 8-4 over the Central Stingrays. So, great play here. Great to see the players working through, giving the high fives and the handshakes. Happy at the end of the day. We'll come off happy, uffing each other as we go through. And what we'll be doing is we'll just capture a few words in a moment or two. George is out there waiting to pick up on one of the teams to have a chat, but nice response. We did see Monaco Raiders challenged this morning in their first round play. They'll be happy to come back with that. Certainly a lot more structure to their game, a little bit more dominance through the midfield allowed them to get the attacking opportunities, and they'll be happy with elements of that still to work on, I'm sure, with their coach and their senior management players to work through now and go away and recover and look at those things. But equally for the Central Stingrays, they should be happy about some of those aspects. The coaches will be doing some work, but it was nice to see the platforms, their defence certainly built up. And as we close off this one, we'll head to Georgie for the final wrap-up with Central Stingrays.
Down here on the sideline with the legend himself, the Central Master Blaster, Anaru Bartlett. You might recognise him from the New Zealand days. Now he's in the coaching scene, still playing himself. But Anaru, the coach, you'll be happy with that second half. What did you say at the halftime break to the ladies?
Well, what we really wanted to do is complete our sets of 6, stay a little bit tighter on defence, and kind of just work on those 1%ers. So we just wanted to get better at those, and it worked out in the end. So.
It did. You guys won the second half. That's great for a developing franchise coming first time here. What does it mean to you guys and the people around the central region?
Well, considering we only had 2 that's attended PTL in the past, everyone else is kind of newbies in there. And it's just a great pathway for our, budding touch blacks and within our central region province, and something to aspire to, and like yourself and everyone else that's playing today. Yeah.
Nice work. And the last words of the day, I won't get you to say anything, but I heard there's a few coaches in your team that have a few Michael Jackson moves. So if we see a few results, we might be getting the Razor Special. What do you reckon?
Yeah, hopefully Dougie. I said Dougie. Hopefully he pulls something out in the end. Yeah.
Nice work. And our famous saying, touch.
What a game.
Love you, people.